as we look at the 8-hole start for the floor exercises for the women. Some pretty inexperienced, like Giulia Coutinho, but some who have been there and done it before, like Julia Suarez, still only 20 years of age, of course. Meanwhile, adjacent, the men will take their turns just to warm up. Qualification was headed by Ferhat Arakan. And we know that he can put together a real difficult routine, looking for good points, but sometimes the wheels can come off. We'll see how he goes. He qualified first. Christopher Metzeros of Hungary second. He was quite a few points, or tenths of points, behind the Turkish athlete. And we'll see. We'll see whether he can pull something out with the home crowd giving him support. Lucy Stewart is the first woman to go on the floor exercise. Didn't make the medals in the uneven bars, the woman from St Leonard's. First senior world final has appeared in the Oceania and Junior World Championships. Oh dear. Well, she's going to have to compose herself and keep going. Must be so difficult. You've stepped out of bounds on the first tumbling routine. Just to keep yourself together. It's all experience, of course, for a fairly inexperienced athlete on the international stage, and a little wry smile from Stewart, the Australian. Got the bronze medal on the floor in the Oceania Championship 3 years ago now. The rest of the routine was all right, solid for sure. Nice height and rotation. Good landing on that. Well, we'll get the scores shortly, but first, this is the man that certainly keeps you on your toes watching, doesn't he? Lots of difficulty points, but can mean mistakes. Got the bronze at Tokyo, of course. 5th in the parallel bars in Paris. Got the gold in the World Cup in Antalya this year, so we know he can do it. smooth from the man from Turkey, and who won the pommel horse yesterday, looking for a second gold. Another one to go to the handlebars gold he won at the Challenge Cup event in Varna. Nice to do work on a single bar sometimes if you can. Much sign of pace with the hands. The strength to do that, goodness me. A little untidy, the dismount. He'll be disappointed with that, but generally happy enough. 4:11.450. Execution points down a little bit after that mishap early on in the routine. Will there be any mishaps? Let's hope not for Lucia Gonzalez, the 19-year-old. Another one going out early into the line. Nicely done. Just that foot out. A little step forward on one of the acrobatic parts of this floor routine, but nice from the 19-year-old. Only one international appearance before in the World Challenge Cup in Paris this year. Made the final of the vault then. Silver in the vault in the South American Championships last year, so just that was the first part of the routine, but she kept her calm, kept going. And there was the step forward. But this was very nice indeed.
És a negyedik sor egy zsugordupla szaltó, egy apró elszökkenéssel.
Nice finish, big smile. Meanwhile, let's see what Arakan has managed. 14.250. It's not like the 14.7 that he got in qualification.
Next in the final,
Altan Dorgan of Brazil next up, the man from Konak. I just said Brazil, he is of course from Turkey. Can he beat his countryman? just a little step forward on the landing, but a solid routine from Altan Dorgan. Managed to get himself into 2 World Cup finals this year. Progressing nicely, gaining experience. Not quite as flamboyant as his countrymen, perhaps. You may argue that may come in the next 12 years. Arakan now 32 years of age. We saw Arakan working on a single bar, not really what Altan Dorgan was doing here. Nice smooth routine though. That was just a little disappointing, the dismount. And athletes hate that there, and there you go through the routine nicely. And then you are pegged back by that. Oh, 11.850. Quite comfortably into first place for the Argentinian. Next up, Shanneke Grant of Great Britain. Fourth on the uneven bars, will be hoping to get onto the podium. Well, she stayed in bounds, which is always a help, given what's gone before. Perhaps a little weak at the end by her standards, but certainly pretty strong routine. A woman from Leeds in her first World Challenge Cup and her first set of finals. Experience at the World University Games this year. It's nowhere near the finals, so she really has come on here. Big setback, but she had enough space. We're not sure, wait for the judges. We don't have to wait for Altan Dorgan into second place. He goes behind, quite a far way behind Ferhat Arakan. Souza of Brazil. First gymnast from Brazil to win gold in the individual all-round at the Pan American Games. That was a while ago now, 6 years. Multiple Challenge Cup medals last year. The intensity from the Brazilian, 32 years of age, and still cares. Man who's been in an Olympic final. That was the vault in Paris, of course. I love the backstory as well. His mum sent him to karate because his brother was involved in the sport. He said, I was very little, I had no one to fight with. I kept climbing the walls and stuff like that. So I walked by a gym and my mum went, well, why don't you try that? And the rest, as they say, is history. It was a very smooth routine, very steady with the hands. Look at the reaction here, landed it nicely, he knew that, very happy indeed. He will be looking forward to getting his marks. Meanwhile, what about the British athlete? Into first place she goes. First athlete to break the 12-point barrier. But less than what she managed in the qualification phase. And here's Golgota next, the Romanian. Nicely done. A lot of vim and vigour to that routine. Landed all the tumbling elements really nicely. And I think it had the crowd guessing when she was finishing as well. Well, the little princess, as she's known, looking to be queen here in Hungary. Might have half a chance with that routine. Great height. Landed it beautifully. Did it not once but 2 or 3 times as well in this routine. Very assured indeed. Perhaps that's the only slight stumble. We're nitpicking, I guess. Well, we'll get her mark shortly. She seems very happy. This is a man who's very happy as well. 14.150 for Kao Souza. To second place behind Ferhat Arakan. Next up to try and knock the Turkish man off is Birch. A man from Colombia, Angel Barajas. Already been in the floor final yesterday, 6th there. Oh dear. Well, he went on to the single bar, couldn't hold it. And that's a real shame for the 19-year-old. An Olympic medalist, of course, in Paris on the horizontal bar, but not happening for him today. Nice finish, but what a shame that he couldn't stay on for the whole routine. I think that about sums it up. Not happy, but it is what it is. Got a silver this year on this discipline in the Challenge Cup in Paris. We know he can do it for sure. Just can hold on during that work on the single bar. Lovely dismount, but I fear it's all in vain. Well, let's see how we go with Golgota, and by quite some distance into first place she goes. Okay, back down to business. Emilia Acosta of Argentina, a 16-year-old from the Korea Cup. Just about stayed inside the line. Vim and vigour, very tightly put together. I think she just about managed to stay the right side of the line earlier on in the routine. Again, a youngster who's looking to add to her CV. Made the final of the vault in the Pan American Championships in Panama City this year. A little under-rotated perhaps, but it seemed a very bright and breezy routine that the crowd liked very much. The oldest in the competition, this final, is Denise Golgota at 23 years of age. It's certainly competition that many of us, the young and brave, certainly here in Hungary. Talking of Hungary, here's a man who got a silver in the pommel horse yesterday. Man from the Győri AC club, Christopher Micharos. Two golds here last year. Crowd love it. Big, broad smile from the Hungarian athlete. 14.250 is the mark to beat. That's exactly what he got in qualification. He qualified second. It was a bright, it was a very nice routine. Not too much sign of pace with the hands. They stay where they were, planted. Good strength, good artistry. Home crowd love a home gold medal here. Landed it nicely. Into fourth place for Emilio Acosta. 11.800. Well, talking about the youth of this final. 15-year-old Júlia Coutinho of Brazil. But she did get a gold in the floor at Copa in the Challenge Cup this year. Lovely. Young but composed. Looking to add to that floor gold from earlier in the Challenge Cup season. The Rio resident. Seems very assured, doesn't she? A good reason to. It was a lovely routine. Executed nicely. Good height.
Parkolóforgás, ügyesen korrigálta az egyensúlyvesztést. Fodder szuplé egész csavaragyatló elszökkenéssel.
Landed the tumbling sections very nicely as well.
Dupla bicslaszalkodik a harmadik sora. És itt a gyakorlat mentén.
750 is the mark to beat. Meanwhile, let's see where the Hungarian is. He's into third place, 13.9. Still Fahad Arakan leading the men's parallel bars. The man who won the floor competition this weekend, Dmitry Patanin of Kazakhstan, has had a silver in the World Cup in this discipline this year. Lands it nicely, very solid indeed from the man from Kazakhstan. That'd be enough to get him onto the podium. This is a nice section on that single bar. Very smooth, I think, the whole routine. Into second for Kutina. Well, veteran at 20 years of age, Julia Suarez. Out of the medals in the balance beam, can she do a bit better here? Crowd loved it. Hard to tell. She's got a poker face, hasn't she, Julia Suarez? But landed everything. On the floor event at the World Cup in Baku a few years ago now. The landings were good. Tumbling sections. And every element you need and a bit more. Nice finish as well. We'll see how she gets marked shortly. What about Dimitri Panatin into 5th place? He'll be disappointed with that. 13.550. Execution was good, but the difficulty perhaps not what it might have been. Ron-Pierre Duff of Israel winning the Parabellum World Cup in Osijek this year. That was his first senior medal, so he has form. Oh, see the grimace on his face on the dismount. The right smile as well. It was a decent routine, a little bit of pace of the hands, but yeah, nice from the Israeli. Will he be adding to that win in Osijek in Croatia? I think not, to be honest with you. However, it certainly wasn't a bad routine. And this is the moment that a decent dismount, you'd be in the mix, wouldn't you, for sure. Into second for Julia Suarez. 12.550. Golgota still ahead by a couple of tenths. Could that change though? Alba Petisco last to go. Silver in the balance beam this afternoon. what a shame at the end, because it was a wonderful routine. Great storytelling. Looked like it might have been a smash and grab from Alba Petisco, but for the last, what, 10, 15 seconds. Oh dear. Love the routine. Love the story behind it. But those judges, eagle-eyed, maybe that eagle-eyed, to see what went wrong at the end.
Spanyol versenyzőnök kétszeres olimpikon már, világkupákon van már talajról aranyérme. Szombathely zsugorhelyzetben volt a második sora. Dupla salto előre.
Little step, but nothing compared to the end of the routine.
És a tempó flicket követően dupla zsugorszalton hátra.
Nice finish as well. Finished fighting. We'll see. Yeah, it's the question what could have been. And Piatov, another question of what could have been. 13.850 outside of the medals. Not by much. Second Hungarian to get the crowd going. Botond Molnar, the 21-year-old, looking for his first senior gold. Does have silvers, not on this piece of apparatus though. It's a shame. Cuts it short. Well, won't be his last appearance in a final, that's for sure, and medals will come the 21-year-old's way, but not today. Exit. Just lick his wounds, I guess. So Saros is left flying the flag in this competition on the podium. To get his second medal of the competition. It's an occupational hazard. Oh dear, what a shame. Execution way down. With that penalty as well. So Golgota. And Botond also not having the greatest of outings, way down execution. Not the greatest. Still a good competition, that's for sure. That's the first one. Let's just confirm the women's competition on the floor, and it is Golgota, and then the two Brazilians, Suarez and Julia Coutinho, and Great Britain's Grant just missing out. So to the parallel bars, and Alakan Fairhat just shows how good he is on this discipline. He won the pommel horse yesterday and wins here. Alto Jai the chief secretary, the presenters, but this is the main focus, of course, and a home medal for Christopher Metzeros. Got a silver in the pommel horse yesterday, keeping the locals happy. And the Brazilians have been very strong, haven't they, both men and women. Cal Souza missed out on the rings yesterday. He takes a medal here, it's a silver. But a second gold of the weekend for Ferhat Arakan, who won on the pommel horse with a 14 yesterday. Won on the parallel bars with a 14.250 here. Great form, really is. It's such a pleasure to watch him.
Please stand up for the national anthem of Turkey.
Happy man, a medal-laden man with 2 golds over the weekend. Well done to Ferhat Arakan, Cal Souza, Christopher Metzeros, the medalists in the parallel bars here in Szombathely. Well, the youngster, the teenager, the 15-year-old, a gold on the floor in Copa this year earlier, and a bronze here. Watch this space. Well, Suarez wasn't in the medals earlier on today in the balance beam, but she certainly is here. A silver. Well, the woman known as the Little Princess is the queen of the floor exercise. Denisa Golgota, well done to you. Has had so many medals in the last few years, but she is certainly a class act, and she has the gold here in Hungary.
Kérem, hogy álljanak fel a himnuszra. Please stand up for the national anthem of Romania.
Well done, Denisa Golgota. A gold medal for the Romanian. Julia Suarez, Julia Coutinho, the two Brazilians taking silver and bronze. There are our 8. And the last action of the World Challenge Cup for 2025. Parallel bars, by the way, went to Turkey's Ferhat Arakan. Anyway, let's get down to business. And it is Zilad Zavri will get it underway. Oh no, couldn't hang on to it. What a shame. And he'll regroup and go again. That silver missing out on the gold in the vault. By a very small margin, if truth be told, but it's not going to be a medal here. As the next 7 have the same problems, which you can't really see, can you? Landed it nicely. And he'll be really disappointed with that dismount halfway through the routine. Well, what a shame. After, well, he's had a medal. But it's not going to be another one. And the home crowd, you could hear the gasps from the bleachers. That was a lovely move. Held on nicely there, but damage had been done. The dismount good as well. Well, we wait for the score. Brazil taking centre stage. Sousa. Been busy. Got that second in the parallel bars. Picture of concentration from the 32-year-old. First Brazilian gymnast to win gold in the individual all-round at the Pan American Games. That's, what, 6 years ago now. Waiting on my judges, waiting on the score. 12.550 is the mark.
És már is nézzük a következő versenyzőt. Next on the horizontal bar, Caio Souza, Brazília.
So, okay, Souza gets his chance. He's had to wait and keep himself focused. Oh, yeah. Well, we saw that look after the parallel bars, and he was certainly in the medals there. That's some really difficult catches, some complicated switches. So we certainly like the judges do as well. Looks spectacular. It was nicely done by him. Came to the dismount. It was tidy enough for sure. Just a little step to the side, nothing too much to worry about, and you can see how happy he is. Well, pressure on the judges. We don't have a parallel competition going on, so there is a slight delay as we wait for the next athlete. Chile next. Luciana Leteliel, the 27-year-old, first world level final. Medals he does have medals. They've come for the Pan Am Championships. Let's get back to Brazil. 14 dead, first place early on in this competition. That's a decent score. Milan Carini with 14.350 was the best in qualification. Luciano is in the top few. We'll see what he can do here. Lovely dismount, tidy routine, big smile from the 27-year-old. Coach likes it. Some tricky old catches, and he made them all.
2024-ben a pán-amerikai játékok egyéni összetett második helyezettje nyújtózott bronzérmes
We'll wait for the judges. We'll enjoy his routine again.
Sínkkiszúrás egész fordulat alsós fogásra. Majd ezt követte a sínkkiszúrás félfordulat. Amire rögtön kötötte a
Complicated catch, but did it nicely, made it look easy.
Ő is bemutatta a kasszínát.
Will it be enough to nudge Souza on top spot?
És ez pedig már a leugrás, dupla szuflé, egész csavar,
He was certainly very happy with it.
Megérdemelten kapni meg a beleállás bónuszát, 10 pontot jelent.
He now waits like we wait for the judges. Angel Barajas of Colombia. We wait now on him. Just outside of the medals in the parallel bars. Into first he goes. 14,250. Got a bonus. Very nice landing. And well, he's sitting pretty. It's a decent score. But it is beatable, of course, and Angel Barajas will be hoping that he's the man, the 19-year-old, to do it. Oh yeah, how about that? That is wonderful. Some really tricky catches. Some big releases. Intricate. And he's getting the respect of his other athletes. And well, surely there's enough complexity in that. Enough execution to get him in a strong position. Got the crowd going for sure, and I think those coaches of his national strike were enjoying it as well. Landed it really nicely as well. So, 4 down, 4 to go, and they'll have a little warm up before we get underway in the second part of the competition. But what will this man do? 14,650, goodness me. That is wonderful. United Academy, the man who topped qualification, is next up. 5th in the floor at Paris and at Tokyo. Got a bronze in that in the World Championships. Did get a gold in the Cairo World Cup in this and the floor exercise as well. And a gold at the Doha World Cup as well. So a man who can possibly still win this. nicely landed. Really good routine. For a total of 6 World Cup golds this year. He's an all-action man, like snowboarding, water scooters, skydiving. 7 years since he broke his arm in 3 places, falling from the parallel bars. It was a wonderful routine. Was it enough to get above 14.650 though? That's the question. As of Colombia certainly had an eye-catching routine. Is this eye-catching enough? That's the question. He certainly is the man to beat. That's for the judges to ponder on, and they are pondering as Jan Szombathely gets ready to go. And we wait. It is enough. 14.750. Wow. Execution. Excellent.
Next in the final, Jan Szombathely, Colombia.
So then, the 19-year-old from San Antonio made the finals of the high bar as well as the pommel horse in the Pan Am Championships this year. Yeah, it's a really tidy routine. He loves it as well. Not much wrong with that. Big exhalation from the coach. Relieved that his charge has done well, and he has. Will it be enough to get him in the medals? Number 14.750 is the mark for gold, and 14.250 is the current bronze medal place, Luciano Leteliel of Chile. Very big release there and a decent catch as well.
És a dupla szaltó, dupla csavar, leugrás, pontos érkezéssel, jogos az öröm.
2 to go. Kilic will be the penultimate athlete. Let's have a look what we're going to see here. 5th, not quite enough. It's a decent score, but it's been a high quality final. Good execution marks.
És a következő a fináléban. Next in the final, Mert Efe Kilicser, Törökország.
20-year-old Mert Efe Kilicser from the Ria Gymnastic Club. High bars bronze at the World Cup in Cottbus and made the final in Cairo as well. Does have a gold from Tashkent in the World Challenge Cup. Oh, lovely dismount. Tiny routine. He has what it takes to be top of the pile. I don't think it's enough here. But we will see. Had a good season, both in World Cup and World Challenge Cup.
Ebben a mezőnyben, aki döntőbe tudott kerülni, az már fantasztikusan teljesített. Ő is bemutatta a sérkiszúrást egész fordulattal. Cassina is rögtön utána a nyújtott testű kacsó. A leugás pedig dupla szupli, dupla csavar, egyetlen
a particularly pumped about his routine, was he? But we'll see what the judges think. For the 20-year-old's efforts. As our last man gets ready to go, Marios Giorgio of Cyprus. Horizontal bar specialist. 6th in Paris. European champion in 2022, and this year has a World Cup silver from Cairo and a World Challenge Cup silver from Varna. So certainly a contender as we wait to see what this man has done. Into 5th he goes, 13.7.700. Difficulty marked down a little bit. So then, the last action of our season and of this high bar competition here in Szombathely. Marios Giorgio of Cyprus. Oh, landed that one nicely. High level of difficulty, a really good level of execution. He's going to be in the mix. Well, he looks pumped. Well, you can negotiate the high bar, but just to trip over the mat. It's anyway, what will the judges make of it? It was a really nice routine. Some big releases and some good close bar rotations of the shoulders and good releases, complex catches. Just about landed that one. A bit of variety as well with that one-handed rotation. Certainly a very good dismount. Solid as a rock. What will it be? Oh, just outside the medals. It's been a good quality competition, but it is Milad Karimi who follows through on his form from qualification. Kazakhstan and Milad Karimi who takes the honours. And Gael Barajes of Colombia, very good, very close as well, the score. And Luciana Letelier is the man who takes the third place. Well done to Luciana Inetier. First world level final, and he gets a bronze. Well, on another day, that would be enough for the gold, but Angel Barajas will have to settle for silver here today.
The winner of the final is Milad Karimi, Kazakhstan.
Milad Karimi kept calm, carried on, and just got his nose ahead of the Colombian, a man who makes it another gold. 6 World Cup golds and a haul also from the Challenge Cup. A wonderful way to end the Challenge Cup season. Great season, a man who has the series title as well. Wonderful from Milad Karimi. He takes the gold, Angel Barajas the silver. Luciano Letelier of Chile with the bronze.